Hi, morning. Ah, I had a better day today. I'm feeling much better than yesterday. Um, at least I was. I was feeling better than yesterday, but I'm late. I'm 2 minutes late, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I really feel like crying right now, but I'm gonna hold it together. Um, Other news. Yeah, today I had a really good workout. I spent a lot of time thinking about happiness and relationships and emotion regulation. And I got a book that I'm going to read, and it's called Build the Life You Want. I'll let you know how that goes when I'm done reading it. It's by Arthur Brooks and Oprah. Yes, the Oprah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Thank you. And also thank you for tuning into Love Talk with me, Mrs. Moonson. This is my daily talk show where I, your host, is a kitten who's smitten. And I discuss all things love, life, and anime because why not? At around this time is when I would normally share some Monero with you over on the kick side, but I'm not going to do that today. So. Wah! I'll get right to it then with our anime recommendation for today, which is My Dress Up Darling. This one is like super popular, so I don't even know. I don't even know how this got on my list, to be honest with you. Um, right now is a Tuesday, which is Otaku Tuesday, where we talk about like hobbies and stuff. Oh, I know how it got on the list. I see. When I was picking anime to discuss, I looked specifically for anime that features an otaku in it. So that's how this got on the list. There's 12 episodes apparently. It's about a high school student, Wakana Gojo, who spends his days perfecting the art of making Hina dolls, hoping to eventually reach his grandfather's level of expertise. While his fellow teenagers busy themselves with pop culture, he finds bliss in sewing clothes for his dolls. Nonetheless, he goes to great lengths to keep his unique hobby a secret, as he believes that he would be ridiculed were it to be revealed. Enter Marin, an extraordinarily pretty girl whose confidence and poise are in stark contrast to Gojo's meekness. It would defy common sense for the friendless Gojo to mix with the likeness of Kitagawa, which is Marin, who's always surrounded by her peers. However, the unimaginable happens when she discovers his prowess with the sewing machine and brightly confesses to him about her own hobby, cosplay. Because her sewing skills are pitiable, she decides to enlist his help. The two of them work together on one cosplay outfit after another, and they cannot help but grow closer, even though their lives are worlds apart. This is in the romance genre, and yeah, it's about, it has a theme of otaku culture. Maybe many of you have seen it. I have not seen it myself, and I mean, the premise sounds very interesting, so I might check out the manga at least, but I have hesitations. I have a lot of hesitations about watching newer released anime, so I don't know if I'll actually watch this one. Speaking of anime, however, earlier, sometime last week, sometime in the last 7 days, I did recommend um I want to eat your pancreas? Is that what it's called? Something like that. I think that's what it's called. I want to eat your pancreas. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Stony Guy Gaming, hi, 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 welcome. Thank you for the raid. Um, how are you today? I hope you had a great stream. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Mrs. Moonson. I do a daily show that I'm doing right now, which is called Love Talk, where I talk about anime and love and life. Um, I can't see my chat perfectly right now, so I don't know what anyone is saying. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ah. Um, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Stony, what did you get up to today? You rated the shortest streams on Kick ever. I don't know if I have the record for the shortest. But yeah, watch or skip. 5 people say watch it. Do I actually have the shortest? Hmm. You know, I'm persistent. Mooney, I gave a gift sub, says Jackie. Did I miss your sub? I did. Thank you, Jackie. I'm so sorry I missed it. 5 minutes is the limit until you're called late and gay. You're on time. I am late today. Thank you, though. You don't have to do that, but I really, 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 really appreciate it. Wow. And then, oh, hi, everyone. Okay, let me get back on topic. I was just talking about this anime, but then I started talking about a different one. So anyway, and I want to eat your pancreas. It's very sad, and yesterday I was feeling sad, so I decided to watch it, which is really dumb on my part. And it made me even sadder. So, but it was good. I think I recommend that one if you want to feel emotions. It didn't make me cry, but it nearly made me cry. Um, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit, you know, things. Hi. Anyway, wow. Another thing I like to do on Otaku Tuesday is we play a little bit of a game. I don't know if Jin, if you're able to do the polls today, or if one of my mods on Kick can do the polls. Naz went bankrupt multiple times. Sad plus sad equals sadder, says LDTGX. Correct. Also, hello. Also, hi, Master of Coconuts. And Razor and Campboy and Naz and everybody. Jin. I don't know if I missed anyone. And little Twinkie Star, I see you. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play the game real quick because why not? And if you have watched any past Tuesday stream, you've played this game before. We're picking things. We're doing stuff. This week is really abstract, believe it or not. You'll never guess. You'll never get this right. You lost all your money? Okay. I'll give you guys a stimulus check on Kick. There you go. Good luck. You can choose which one you prefer. This one is obvious, says Razor. Is it? Is it? Are you into bats? Are you into wolves? Do you have the I don't know, rabies in you or the dog in you? I wanted to use furry drawings for this instead of the result, instead of like the actual animals, but I couldn't find ones that were sparking joy. A lot of them were sparking confusion. So I just decided to go with a general image. If we get to imprinting, then it's very, very, very obvious. Well, I don't know. I think you guys are going to be so confused. Next one. I don't know. Jin, who won? Was it was it the bats or was it the wolves? Or was it a tie? Okay, now we have a gloomy castle and an also gloomy forest. Wolf supremacy, says Jin. Oh, we're getting racist. Hi, King Nutcase. Come back is coming. Welcome back, King. I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Exactly. It's coming. We're arriving. Roman castle or Romanian forest? Yeah. Do you prefer to be in a castle or do you prefer to be in nature? Or you guys don't have to pick the one that you like. You could pick the one that you hate. I'm good, you. I've been better. I've seen better days, but I'm improving. We're on the up and up. Can't get much lower than this. I already know the answer to this, says Jen. There's no way you know the answer. Come on. This is a tough one. It's Edward versus Jacob again. I love the forest, says Jackie Forests. I wonder why. Why? Okay. And then over on the Twitch side, it looks like we have 2 votes for one vote for the forest and 1 vote for the other one. Wow. Okay, and here we have an image of a glass holding a liquid red substance. That's anyone's guess. I don't know what that could possibly be. And then the other option, we have stacks of raw, uncooked meat. It's thick wine. Yeah, it's wine, but thickened. Biased AF, says little cheeky star. I love meat. Meat supremacy. Oh, we're getting super racist. What about vegetables? Human wine or raw meat? Human wine? I'm so confused. Coagulated wine. evaporated wine. Not human meat, Edge. I love meat, plus I can't drink wine. I feel ya. Oh, are you? Are you below the age of the legal limit? Hi, Kisk Meownin. Hi, Moisty Woisty. Welcome back. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, AJ. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, raw meat is winning. We know you love it raw. Personally, you know, it depends on the night. It depends on the mood, the ambiance, right? Something like that. Wow. Okay, next we have something and then something. It's anybody's guess. Does anyone want to guess what these are? Or does anybody recognize what these are? You have ambiance? Yeah. You don't? Mooney, don't let the freaking you slip out. I can't help it. The freaking me is all over Twitter. Garlic and a dagger. Garlic versus silver. Hi, Fair Rhythm. How you doing? This is definitely about redacted. Is that garlic? I like that knife. I need it. You could buy it on Etsy probably or Amazon. Harry Potter and the money. Pointy shiny thing. A ceremony knife. Ah. 2. Oh, a silver knife or garlic. Yeah, pick one. This is Italians versus Baltic people. Razor, you're close. That's a good guess. Imagine choosing garlic to cry like a little boy. And I'm just looking at Pikachu twerking it in the chat. Thank you for that, Moist. The knife is cool, but garlic is tasty, right? I mean, I could see both of them have different types of utilities. I'm looking at it closer. It's a decorated knife. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the second one is is that like a sheath? Is that a sheath for the knife? And is it a knife or is it a dagger? It's anybody's guess. I got it from the internet. Okay, last clue. Here's the last clue. Ah, it's so bright. It's so bright and luminescent. And then, wow, it's literally me. What do you pick? What do you pick? Do you pick the sunlight or do you pick me? The sun. Moon. Yes, you called? You rang? Who? Razor, are you biased? LDTGX says 1. I like the moon. This is not a trick question. You could pick whichever one you like. I won't take it personally. I might take it a little bit personally, but I won't take it extraordinarily so. You're a lunar creature, Mooney? Um, preacher? Preacher? Is that a slur? Look, just because I'm a VTuber doesn't mean I don't have rights. We love the moon. I love the moon too. And the sun too. I love both. It's in the wiki. Razor, can you link the wiki? Is there really a wiki? I would be very happy if there is. Can I pick both? Yeah, you can pick whatever you want. Okay, it looks like overall, I haven't been keeping track. That's what it looks like. I haven't been keeping track of your votes, but does anyone have a guess about what this might be about? What are we talking about tonight? What are we choosing between? I think someone already said it. They can use find.com. I recommend find.com, at least for now. They haven't betrayed me just yet. Time to do my diligence if there's a wiki. Sorry in advance if when you're looking stuff up on Mrs. Moonson, you find some creepy stuff. I'm just warning you that, yeah. Team Edward or Team Jacob? Jacob wins again. Edward the shiny vampire lost. Yeah, it can be about whatever you want. It's werewolves versus, vampires. I absolutely was thinking of Twilight when I came up with the idea, but yeah. Yeah, LDTGX got it. I was talking about and thinking about Twilight. Hi, Chipskaman. How are you? Hi, 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 hi. Wow. If I had to choose for Bella, I definitely choose. I think she chose right. I think Edward is who she's supposed to be with, but I'm not gonna lie. That wolf energy. The movie is so bad that it's good. The movie is great. The movie is great. Had the acting been better, I would have liked it less, I think. Because like, I don't know. It was so awkward that it was more realistic. It was more immersive. I got it from the first picture. I knew Moon loved Dog and Jacob. Yeah. It's funny. My other complaint also, thank you Luke 62. I can read for the follow. Welcome. But the wolf in me is growling to the bones. I never watched Twilight before. Go watch it after this. Can I send the title of a video? Chipskamen, you could do whatever you want. I'm not your mom. You could do whatever you want. I kept falling asleep in the movie, tried watching it 3 times. Moisty, that's because you never watched it with me. It's so good. It was so obvious. I was trying to figure out if it was a misdirection. uh, I should have included the furry images. Have you seen the Twilight parody, Vampires Suck? No, I haven't. Twilight is good. You just don't understand it. Or maybe it's not for you. It's okay to like different. But yeah, in the books, I loved Edward so much. Not gonna lie, Robert Pattinson wasn't what I was picturing when I read those books. But he did kind of grow on me. And, well, not on me specifically. I do ship him with Bella in the movies. I think they have great chemistry. But I still think the Edward that I read about is not the same as the actor that portrayed him. I thought he would have darker hair, and I thought he would be more on the like lankier side. Um and the sparkles. I don't know. I didn't imagine that he would sparkle that way. How long have you been a VTuber? A while. Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. I gotta end stream. Wow. So, here we go with the final segment, which is a quote of the day. This is awkward. I'm gonna scoot myself over. To understand and be understood is everything. I would have stuck around longer. I did have more things that I wanted to talk about, but yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sad now. Wait, I shouldn't say that. Oh, I don't want you guys to feel sad. Please be happy and have a wonderful day. I'm disappointed in myself because I was late today. I forgot to change my stream title and all that 2 hours ago, which I usually do, and then I was very frazzled And the thing is like, these two-factor authentication BS. I get it. It's to keep our accounts safe, yada yada yada. But the issue I have is that with Twitch, actually with anything, I don't like to use my phone for authentication. I don't want to give any big software tech company my phone number. I just don't want to. It's too close of a personal identifier. And also, yeah, phone numbers are harder to spoof. You can always spin up a new email, but it's it requires more steps to get a phone number, right? More money and all that. So it took me longer to it takes me long to log into Twitch every time because I have them send the code to my email. And then I also don't do I know you can save passwords like in the browser or whatever, have like autofill, but I personally don't really like autofill. I try not to use it ever. Occasionally for some sites that don't really matter, I'll use it, but typically I like to type in my own passwords. So anyway, nobody cares, but it took me longer to log in so that I could change the title. And then when I did get to change the title, believe it or not, today's title was going to be actually you could see it if you look at my tweets. It was literally going to be a vampire emoji versus a wolf emoji, but then I thought it through and I was like, that's going to really give it away. Maybe as if it wasn't abundantly clear. But yeah. Well, people forget you have super long obscure password. Yeah. I use a password algorithm, but I'm thinking of enhancing it because, or not enhancing it, changing my system. So what I do now is that I have anchor words. So let's say, I don't know, toothpick. Maybe toothpick is the anchor word. And then I pick like numbers and a symbol. So like, I don't know, toothpick 43 question mark, right? And then after that, I will write something related to whatever the service is, right? So let's say if I pretend I have an Amazon account, it might be toothpick 43 question mark and then Bezos. so so that anytime I log in, the one part of the password is kind of standard and then the last part is variable, and then it's really easy to have a unique password for every site while at the same time having a unique password for every website. But I don't use that anymore. Razor's like, don't give us your password criteria. Why not use a password manager? I don't want to pay for one. That's why. I don't want to pay for one, and I haven't found one that I like enough. But the two things I'm considering switching to what they call what are they called? Like password phrases, where it's like a string of words that that are just words and it's like all lowercase, but you can make it very long. And because the words are not necessarily a sentence or they're not necessarily logical, it's harder to brute force. So you would have something like use complex tacos, tulips, tomorrow, yesterday, right? And that makes no sense. But all of those words put together, it's because it's readable in English. It's easier for you to remember, and it's long enough that it can't be brute force. Another idea that I thought of, or I didn't think of, why am I lying to you guys? Another idea I came across was mixing an encrypted portion with a non-encrypted portion and then saving one of them and then not saving the other. So you know how like if you can't come up with a complex password, your browser will often offer to do it on your behalf. It'll be like a random string of like letters and numbers in different cases or whatever. You do that, and that's the first half of your password. And then, or I think they call it the hash. I could be lying. That's the first half. And then you have a second half that is the part that you actually remember, but you don't save it in your browser and you don't write it down anywhere. You just or I guess you could technically write it down in a notebook or something like that. But the idea being that if someone were to hack your computer, for example, they would only have half of your password. They wouldn't be able to have the whole thing. Salting password, says Jackie. That's the thing. That's what it's called. I found your website and the copywriting comments are funny. It's pretty hard, so I don't blame you. We managed to extend it, lads. We just needed to get her to rant about big tech. Translate a long password into 40 languages and back to English. Wow. Speaking of websites, I'm pretty sure my websites have been hacked already. I'm avoiding them. That's like a whole other thing. I do well, whatever. I'll get to that another time. We're going to challenge our brains to remember things. Great idea. Huh. I do write stuff down. And even for my passwords, I write them down in a physical notebook. Like I write my algorithm in a physical notebook. But if I ever keep passwords on my computer, I do this thing where I'll put like the beginning of the password and then an ellipsis, like dot dot dot. And then I'll put like not the very end, but like something about the end. So like in the toothpick Bezos example, I would write something like TOOT dot 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 and then EZO. Right? So it doesn't have the exact end. And there's the dot 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 is the middle. And then I would just remember, oh, okay, that's that one. Something like this. Now, if I ever have an accident and my memory is wiped, then, you know, it was nice knowing you. I gotta go. I talked way too much. I really hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna read that book about happiness so that I can learn to make you all happier and happier. I love you so much. I'm sorry for making you sad yesterday. Please forgive me. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a good day. Bye. Wow.